So today I'm doing kind of a video on what to tell your hairdresser when you want to change or when you want to do something different with your hair. And also I wanted to show you a little hair tutorial on how to get kind of like just that beachy wave type thing. And what happened was I recently went to my hairdresser, and I've been going to this guy for a long time, since I was little, and he is awesome. My first tip for, just going to get a new style or a new color is that you need to make sure that your hairdresser can kind of read your mind. Like, I was talking to my hairdresser, I told him, I want caramel in my hair, I want this really rich, and he kind of made sure that he communicated with me and talked to me, and he's like, so do you kind of want like a butterscotch, kind of like a blonde almost? And like, we had to keep talking back and forth so that he knew exactly what I wanted. And another thing that you should do that would be really helpful to whoever you're going into is to bring multiple pictures. And I say multiple because a lot of times girls will come in with their cell phone and they'll have kind of like a blurry picture, and they'll say, oh, I really like this style, can you kind of see it, but I don't know if I really like the cut, or all, something is wrong about the picture. Instead of doing that, bring in lots of pictures of the color and of the texture and of the cut that you want. So bring in lots of pictures. I just kind of went through Pinterest and I kept pinning things on my phone and just made sure that I had lots of colors that I wanted to show him, and he kind of could get a really good picture from what I showed him. But more than that, he could communicate with me and just see what I really wanted, because he knows my style and he knows what I usually like to do with my hair, and when I want to do something different, what I like to go for. The second thing that's important is that when you're talking to your hairdresser, that he can identify what would look good on your skin tone, and also that you can kind of research that too. I have some olive in my skin, some yellow because I'm Italian, and sometimes, like a bleach blonde, would not look good on my skin tone because it would kind of wash me out. Like something that is dull blonde, that wouldn't look good. I need to have something warm because that's how my skin tone is. But if you're kind of fair, well, then that would look good on you. So you kind of need to know what your skin tone is, and you need to talk about that with your hairdresser. So that's something you could ask them, like, with my skin tone, do you think this color would look good? And if they tell you no, then it's good to listen to them, because, a lot of times I've actually gone through with it and I said, no, just do it anyways. And, I ended up not liking it, but it was because I didn't listen. Another thing that you can do before you go and see your hairdresser is research in different hairstyle magazines what face shape you have, and that will help you with getting a different haircut or style, because you can tell your hairdresser, I want to have layers, or I want to have a certain cut that will flatter my jawline and my cheekbones and my face. And if you tell that to your hairdresser, they will normally recommend a certain haircut that will look good, or you can just find some on your own in magazines. But I think overall that will make your haircut experience better. It won't just be a basic cut, but it will actually be something that flatters your face. There are all kinds of, shapes out there in magazines. There's like the egg shape, there's the heart shape, there's oval. I've always gotten layers in my haircuts because I feel like it's nice that I can kind of make my cheekbones look like, because I have a little bit of a round face, so it's nice when I get layers because I can make my cheekbones look a little bit higher and a little bit more defined when I have layers in my hair. So that's another little tip I have. And just basically overall, find someone that you can trust and someone that does great work and that you can see, their work on others too, that maybe you can have a lookbook or portfolio that you can look through, or if you know someone that goes to them and you love their hair, that is pretty much the best way to find a good hairdresser, is word of mouth. So if you have a friend that you love the way they get their hair done, just ask them and say, where do you go? Like, I would love to try your hairdresser. So those are my tips for finding a good hairdresser. And then today I just wanted to do a little hair tutorial. I got a comment in, I think it was my last video, just asking for one, and I thought it would be fun to add one on to today. So I just did kind of like a, beachy wave look, and I pinned it up here. And one way that you can enhance this hairstyle is by taking a brooch or like a sequin flower or something like that and pinning it up here. So if you want to make it like a night look or something pretty, or even you could make it a day look and put like a lace flower or a lace bow or something right here. That would look really cute too. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started.